Hello, Durud and Shalom. We be live.
Welcome back, everybody. Today we have an astonishing amount of news to go through, and we are going to be focusing on the funeral of the Supreme Leader, Ali Khamenei. Today we're going to be talking about that. There's also a lot more news that's come out of the Middle East, including IRGC militias in Iraq that have been targeted and arrested and eliminated by the Iraqi forces. Everything from that to updates on the Kurdish invasion to strikes, mystery strikes in Yemen. We actually don't know who's done it. Is it Saudi Arabia? Is it the United States or Israel? The United States has decided to sink one of their former battleships, and there's an epic video of that, along with a lot of 4th of July flyovers and news. So everything about from that to CENTCOM posting a 6-month update with clips of everything that they've done. We have a lot going on. Hezbollah is still getting hammered, but let's focus on Iran. So with that, have you seen the clips that have come out of the Islamic Republic about the funeral so far?
Some of them. Which ones are you talking about?
So guys, everyone showed up to pay their respect to the Supreme Leader. Have you seen those clips?
Well, everyone.
Pretty much everyone. I'll show you what I mean by that. So let's start with a quick little update on what the funeral procession is looking like. So we have this video, and I'll play it here so we can just take a look. There's a huge stage setup. Some of you guys have seen this before. We kind of showed it. They have cooling systems that they're putting overhead people because it'll be extremely hot in the area. They've brought out so much water. They've set up 6 different temporary hospital rooms in that area, security, as well as overhead sprinklers to cool people off. They're going full on out for people. You can see the water systems being set up here to cool people down. And this has caused an endless amount of outrage because how dare they spend millions and millions of dollars, billions of toman, on doing this when the economy is in shambles. The people are malnutrition, they're starving, and I don't know where they're getting the money from this, but I think you guys have a better idea at this point of where the money's coming from. It's coming from the pockets of the people. And yeah, this is not only has it pissed me off, but I'm sure everyone watching this will probably feel something similar. What do you think?
Well, I mean, this is a battle for the Islamic Republic's legitimacy. They have to have a giant crowd. They have to make it magnificent. They have to make it look the most epic thing that the Islamic Republic has ever done, because everybody is going to, especially after the early January uprising of the Iranian people against the regime, this is the chance for the Islamic Republic to show that their people still believe in the Islamic Republic, that is strong, that they have a huge crowd of people that support it. For it, it's basically, this is not just a event. This is basically, and getting this right is a matter of survival for the Islamic Republic.
You're absolutely right. And they're going to leverage that to no end. They're going to push this to every corner of the earth with their bots and everything that they have going on in social media. And it's going to make people mad. It's going to make a lot of people mad, and totally understandably so. So here's what it looks like today. The boxes, the coffins that they set up of Ali Khamenei and his family. So there's actually a little coffin there, if you guys can see, at the tiny, the very, very front, with a picture of the grandchild. So you can tell pretty much off the get-go that this is going to be a propaganda op here. In fact, there's so many things that are going to point to this being a propaganda operation. There are some interesting things coming up right about this. You guys are looking at the coffins. If we just turn the camera a little bit to the right, we're going to see a ton of interesting things. And if we do that, well, first of all, there's a couple more pictures here. So, guys, these are the Chinese delegation that was sent over. So they have a lot of the deputy parliament of the Chinese Communist Party has shown up, as well as
That
some of
is
the
low
religious.
ranking, by the way. That is a
Yes,
low
he's
ranking official.
correct. He is low ranking. He's not even in the top 40-ish people who have power in China. He's more like somewhere between 50 and 100. But he's not a nobody. But he's not someone of actual significance. He works under some other people. Then we have the Russian delegation here. As you can tell, a lot of these people are pretty like religious. So this is the Russian one. They have like their robes and gowns and whatnot. But as well as some actual minister of Russia has also shown up. These are just more of the religious people. So let's get into that. We have this picture from Telegram. So this is the deputy minister, a deputy speaker of parliament in the Chinese Communist Party. And he's shaking hands with none other than Ghalibaf. Most of these people are meeting with Ghalibaf. They're shaking hands. Yeah, they're shaking hands with Pezeshkian. They're shaking hands with IRGC. And then they get to Ghalibaf. And they start talking to him. And they spend minutes talking to him and paying their respects more to him than they are to Ali Khamenei, which is really interesting to me.
Yeah, this is important. I didn't know. Okay, so this is really important for Ghalibaf because Mushtaba not being there to greet anybody or to meet anybody. This is Ghalibaf's chance to show that if he's meeting with these foreign delegations, that's a very effective way of Ghalibaf showing that he's the face of the Islamic Republic.
Yeah, I have this great clip for you, so you can see this. I wish there was a way to. Can I zoom in a little bit? Actually, I can. Okay, Armin, you're gonna get a kick out of this, guys. This clip. These are the Houthis. These are Houthi leaders. Let's see them pay their respects to Ali Khamenei. Let's check it out.
Full screen.
I don't think Telegram lets you, does it?
Oh,
there's no there's no option, unfortunately. But just look at the people walking up. Pay attention. Tell me if something particular happens.
Where's that guy going? Oh my god, come back. Oh my god, no.
He's just walking away. I really want to find this on X. Guys, these are Houthi leaders.
No way. Oh my god, that is hilarious. One more time. Is that guy on drugs?
I should be able to find this clip on X so I can full screen it for you guys.
That is so cool.
It's like the coffins. I showed you guys the picture of the coffins. They're right there. They're the only thing in the room. And this guy just walks straight past them like he can't see them. It was like, I was like, what in the world are you doing? Okay, let's play this again. Let's refresh this. Okay, here we go. Like, I don't know. So there's some memes already being formed, but that's not the best one. The best meme is yet to come. The best meme is going to make everyone laugh. It made me laugh. And it is... Oh, sorry. Yeah, there it is. I'm going to show you guys the Hashtal Shabby that also have shown up too. Let me find this clip for you guys real quick. There it is. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this is so good. Okay.
Show it. Oh, here.
Guys. So this is Ghalibaf and IRGC. Guys, this is Ghalibaf and IRGC, okay? Look at him. So Ghalibaf shows up. When it's his turn to go pay respects, Ghalibaf, the face of the Islamic Republic at the moment, walks up and starts bawling his eyes out, like really bawling his eyes out, loudly making noise and crying and this and that. And Adolf looks over at him and he's like, "What are you? What? What are you doing?" It's this picture. Is this picture? And he looks over at him like, "Bro, didn't you like kind of do all this? Like, why are you you're doing too much?" And this is
Too over the
everywhere.
top.
This is the meme. This and the Houthis just walking straight path. This is everywhere. I can't believe it. Just like,
This,
what are you doing?
it's actually everybody knows that Ghalibaf kind of hated the Khamenei family. This is why his crying is so, over the top. Like it's so obviously performance.
Yep.
But he's overperforming. Everybody is doing this fake cry, but he's like just overdoing it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was we'll talk about that more in a bit, the significance of it. And here I'd like to point something out. So you guys are right to not know who in the world these people are. These are the Hashtal Shabi leaders. This is the Islamic Republic proxy in Iraq, okay? The Popular Mobilization Front. These are the leaders of that. They are, and look at that little, the hat that they put on Khamenei's coffin. It's so funny. But yeah, these guys are the Iraqi terrorists that the Islamic Republic has backed. And look at them. Guess where they're not? They're not in Baghdad. They're not in Iraq. And guess what's happening in Iraq? IRGC militias in Baghdad and rest of parts of Iraq are having this happen to them.
Ooh.
So some of them were hit from unknown aircraft, interestingly enough. And
So
we don't have
while
the
they're in
casualty.
Tehran for the funeral, their forces are getting
Yes.
bombed.
While they're in the funeral in Iran, the Hashtal Shabi bases and members are getting bombed by unknown aircraft. They're also getting attacked by the actual Iraqi counterterrorism force. 8 of them, 8 Hashtal Shabi members, and Kataib Hezbollah, which is pretty much a part of Hashtal Shabi, were arrested. So 8 were arrested. I think there was another report where there's like 4 of them were killed and 1 of them injured. So they found, a hideout of these guys. They knew exactly where they were. They went and got them, which is the first time that the government of Iraq has directly, kinetically done something specifically against Popular Mobilization Front and Kataib Hezbollah. These are the 2 Iraqi militias that the Islamic Republic has. And yes, they have a counterterrorism force. They've been really doing some pretty good stuff over the last week. Every single night, they're arresting dozens and dozens of corrupt people. So not only that, but I have a list of people who showed up to pay their respects for Ali Khamenei's funeral. So we have the Taliban. The funny part about the Taliban, Ahmad Shah's grandson, who is supposed to be like the anti-Taliban resistance, like freedom fighter guy, who's like supposed to be popular with the people, like, it's basically like he's supposed to be like the opposition leader, the leader of like the revolution against the Taliban.
Freedom fighters against the Taliban to liberate Afghanistan. He showed up to pay respect for Khamenei.
Isn't that insane? Ooh, you mean they're an IRGC proxy? You mean they're an IRGC backed group? Oh,
so he showed up and Taliban showed up at the same time?
He showed up, Taliban showed up, Fatah Immune also showed up.
Wouldn't the Taliban be pissed to why are you allowing? Why is this guy here? Like, why wouldn't the Taliban?
Yeah.
Doesn't the Taliban get easily offended? Why didn't they rage quit for having that guy there?
Yeah, I don't know. But here's the thing. Afghanis are the Afghani Twitter, like X or social media and circles, like what their forums are talking about is this is, hey, wasn't this guy our hope to free Afghanistan? Why did he
Yes.
just show up to pay respects to the Islamic Republic, who is like completely complicit in all of the crimes of the Taliban and all of this? What's going on? And this is all today, like the last 12 hours. It's insane. So many things are coming to light.
I have his video if you want to see.
Yeah, do you guys? Yeah, let's show people what he looks like. He's wearing a weird ass hat.
I mean, he always wears that. But this is him. This was supposed to be the hope for Afghanistan's liberation against the Taliban. And now he's here paying respects to Ali Khamenei. Let's screw this guy. Shut up. And by the way, guys, this mother tucker comes to the United States and Europe begging for weapons against Taliban. So Europeans and Americans, do not arm this man. He's showing respect to Ali Khamenei. This guy does not deserve to be armed against the Taliban. Like, he's always in the capitals of Western countries begging for arms against the Taliban. Given that he's showing loyalty to the terrorist regime of the Islamic Republic, do not arm this man.
That is not the only resistance leader who showed up all of a sudden. It was completely unexpected. We have some truly unexpected people that have shown up. This is the face of resistance of Afghanistan. The leader of the Kurds in Iraq also showed up to pay his respects. The same leader of the Kurdish separatists who's been getting bombarded by the Islamic Republic for months has shown up to pay his respects to the Islamic Republic.
Wow.
The Kurds are not happy at all. The Kurds, the separatist Kurds, remember guys, they're different groups. They're not all one. They're like multiple different groups. They all want their own thing. They are so pissed. They are so angry at each other. This ceremony it's supposed to start tomorrow. This is the pre-ceremony, and it is causing ripples across the Middle East so far.
You know what has been the greatest surprise?
What?
The person that we were wondering will show up or not showed up. Did you see that?
Wait, what? Mojtaba showed up?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, you're messing with... Okay, I was like... There he is.
We were wrong. He showed up. He did show up. Yeah.
So. By the way, that guys, that's AI. By the way, just so
really?
If anyone was taking it seriously.
Oh my god. Well, somebody's actually carrying AI.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's hard to tell. Well,
I know,
thing.
Right?
I don't know. This is hard to tell if it's AI, but this is even more difficult. Hold on. Let me show you.
The fridge.
که دیگه نیستی بینمون قصه یکی دوتا که نیست تو رو گرفتن ازمون.
I know, this was my favorite though.
Guys, so that audio, by the way, is completely real. That's from a real mourner speaker who's been really famous, who's very like pro Khamenei, very pro supreme leaders. That's a funny. I like that they put that audio on him.
It's amazing. Yes.
Okay, so guys, by the way, quick update on the Kurdish invasion. it's related to this. So the Kurdish separatist leader showed up, paid his respects to Khamenei, then he spoke to a bunch of IRGC commanders and like people in the Islamic Republic, and then the IRGC actually started removing their forces from the area that they're fighting the Kurdish separatists. Isn't that interesting? Look at that. Wow. That's bigger than people think. I mean, this Kurdish leader apparently is in on it with the Islamic Republic to some large extent.
Isn't the Islamic Republic making a deal with them? Show up if you show up to the funeral, we'll bomb you less. I think that's the deal they had with the Saudis, because the Saudis showed up. The Saudis were being bombed as well, and they showed up to show the respect, which is very, very pathetic. But I think the deal that they made, the Islamic Republic just told the Saudis, like, hey, let's make a deal. You show up to the funeral and we'll bomb you. We'll stop bombing you for a while.
Yeah. So that you guys did hear that right, by the way. And we'll get to that in just a second. Do you want to look at the list, Armin, of all the countries who showed up?
Yes, let's go through this. Spineless, yeah. These people are spineless.
So let's take a look at all the people who sent a delegation to the Islamic Republic to pay respects to the funeral of Ali Khamenei. So we have Afghanistan, okay, whatever. We had Armenia, sent their prime minister. Azerbaijan, Bangladesh, Belarus, and Bulgaria all sent their parliament speakers. So like Ghalibaf level somewhere. Burkina Faso, okay, China, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Cuba, Egypt, Georgia, the Shia community delegation from Germany. So they're more of like a religious like area. That's not like the German government. India, Iraq spent.
Wait, Ali.
Sent the president.
Ali. So look at this. They're trying to get more countries on the list. Obviously, no officials for Germany is coming. So they're just getting a Shia community to show up just so that they could have Germany on their list. Oh my God, so pathetic.
It's not the German government. And Iraq sent everyone. They sent their president, parliament speaker.
I'm so upset with India. Like, why? India, why?
They sent multiple ministers. Why? They spent a special government envoy, and this government envoy is supposedly at the same level of like Witkoff, like that kind of official level. Their deputy foreign minister as well. So they sent, a full-on delegation. Iraq sent everyone. They sent all their proxies that were backed by the IRGC. Makes sense. And they sent the president, the parliament speaker, several members of parliament. The Kurds, the Kurdish separatists, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan is not here, I don't think, but they sent their president. So F that guy. Lebanon's defense minister, Hezbollah showed up. Malaysia, Myanmar, Namibia, Nicaragua, Oman, Pakistan sent Shehbaz Sharif, the prime minister, plus the chief of army, who I think is below Asim Munir, ton of other people. They put Palestine on this. Not really sure what that means, but Hamas showed up. Hamas was a pitiful delegation. I'll try and find the clip for you guys. There were like 4 people. They sent 4 people.
Wow.
I was like, there's not a lot of you guys left, huh? Qatar sent their parliament speaker. Russia also sent a Witkoff level person over, like a special envoy. Saudi Arabia. Yes, you heard that right. Saudi Arabia, their deputy foreign minister and a whole delegation. They showed up with their robes and everything. I think I have the clip of that. Serbia, Sri Lanka. South Korea and North Korea both sent delegations.
Tajikistan. What the? South Korea? Shame, South Korea. Boo. What the hell are you doing?
Tanzania, Thailand, Tunisia, Turkey. Turkmenistan is there, and their national leader. Yeah, that's their guy.
Tajikistan was there? Was Tajikistan there?
Yep, Tajikistan's president.
Shame, Tajikistan. You were supposed to be an ally of the Iranian people with the Persian culture and everything. Boo. Shame.
and Uzbekistan, and then Yemen. When they say Yemen, it's more of the Houthis that actually showed up. And then there were a ton of like religious sects of Shia Islam, and then companies as well. So like the Shanghai Cooperation Organization sent their like Secretary General, like companies like that also showed up. It's just weird.
It's very shameful for South Korea. Like, why are you doing that? Shame.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Yeah.
So then we saw a video.
Japan was not there. Glad Japan was not there.
True. But here's the thing. The Japanese are so desperate for oil at the moment that they've actually started talking to the Islamic Republic about buying their oil. That was reported today. But they want a lot of reassurances because they're actually really scared of the sanctions from the US hitting them after the waiver period's done. And then they also said that they're hesitant about actually physically sending ships into the Strait of Hormuz as well, that it's risky. But we had this clip come out. This is Ali Khamenei's coffin that was being headed into the building, and we can see that it was transported as such. Here it comes.
There's no audio. Oh, here it is. Who is coming out? It's too light. There's nothing in there.
Ya Hussein.
Yeah. You know why
Ya
it's so light?
Hussein.
Because he was vaporized.
Yep.
It's just an empty box.
Just an empty box. And there it goes.
Oh, Hussein.
Yep.
Ali, ya Ali. Ya Ali.
Ya Hussein. So I don't know, man. These clips are they're just wild. But here's another meme that was formed. Guys, look.
Oh.
We have more posters.
In Iran?
More like pretty much right where the funeral is being held.
This is in Iran. Holy
This is
crap.
in
The
Iran.
balls on the person who posted these. What the hell?
They went to the area where they're supposed to have the ceremony, and he just started slapping him on the streets near the area. Whatever brave soul this is, I think it's really funny. But yeah, this is what it says.
Babajun چی؟ ترسد به جا بود من هم go closer, go move it a little bit. آیا برام خطرناکه که مراسم تشییع جنازه بیام؟ So this is Mujtaba saying to his dad, like, dad, your fear, because this was a famous picture of Ali Khamenei, that the right one is real, the left one is AI, okay? That was a picture of Ali Khamenei looking up in the sky, looking like being scared, looking for drones. So they made an AI version of Mujtaba being scared and looking up as well. And guys, this is really dangerous thing to do. This is punishable by death, right? Whoever posted this, if they get caught, they will be killed. And this guy is risking his life for a joke, against the supreme leader. So saying, Dad, your fear was justified. I'm also scared now. Is it okay? Is it dangerous if I come to your funeral? So guys, this is a very expensive joke. Look at the level of dedication of the Iranian people to comedy, to ridiculing the Islamic Republic, coming out publicly in the streets and posting this on the walls to make fun of the supreme leader. Guys, whoever is doing this, if they get caught, they would be immediately executed. This is like the most I don't know, the sensitive thing, the most taboo thing that you could do right now, especially in this environment right now. Damn, that guy. This is the dedication to comedy. Oh my god.
Yeah, really is. And let's take another look at this legendary clip. Look at Ghalibaf. Look at him. They're like bravery on the battlefield and honesty in speaking, and they're like talking about Ali Khamenei, and he's like,
Wait,
why?
can you do it? That's pretty. Look,
Like, why did
like
this
he's
have to
overdoing
happen?
it. This is too much. He's trying to outdo other people.
Why did this have to happen?
He's so happy, by the way, that this has happened. He's like,
And so look at him crying. Look, Arabchi's on his right. Look
at him. Like, what the? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Arabchi is like, what the?
Look at this,
hell?
guys. Look at Arabchi.
Oh,
He's like, bro, stop. He's like, come
like,
on,
like,
man. And he looks around. He's like, is this guy for real?
you know why Arokshi is looking like at him like that? Because he knows how scheming, how evil Ghalibaf is, and how he doesn't give a crap about any of this. And he knows how much he hates the Khamenei family. So he's looking at him like, oh my God, this mother tucker, look at him go.
Yeah. And
wow. You know, he was slapped by the Khamenei family, right? Slapped in the face at some point, Ghalibaf.
By who?
So either Mushtaba or Mushtaba's assistant, Ghalibaf at some point was trying to go into Ali Khamenei's office to talk to him, and they weren't letting him, and he was like pushing his way to go in, and either Mushtaba Khamenei himself or Mushtaba's assistants slapped him.
Jeez.
Or bodyguard of Mushtaba, or I don't like. There's two different reports on this. Some people say Mushtaba slapped him. Some people say his bodyguard slapped him.
I feel like Mushtaba is such a little, I don't know, he's such a little spineless coward.
Yeah,
you know? It's hard to
probably
think that he would do that.
Yeah.
But Armin, I have something for you. Armin, can you look at this? Guys, look at this. Guys, what is a refrigerated truck doing here?
Ooh.
Wow, how interesting. A refrigerated truck with everyone around it saying Ya Hussein? Could it be Khamenei's frozen body? Whoa.
Maybe it's an ice cream truck and everybody's just confused.
Ah, yes.
Or the same. You know what? Why not both, right? Given that Ali Khamenei's body needs to be refrigerated, given that it's going to be so hot, why not use the same trucks that is bringing the ice cream to the crowd to use it, save money. Make it the same truck that brings in the body.
This is funny. Mehran Sad. Let me see. Mehran Sad. I want to see what kind of things do these. This is a Chinese refrigerated truck that the Islamic Republic has bought. What do they move though? Like, is it food? Come on, tell me it's food. Tell me it's food. Oh no, it's an Iranian website. I can't. Please.
It's okay.
Okay. Yep. Guys, there it is. There's Khamenei's frozen body. He's made it. He's made it to the funeral. So that coffin was just probably completely empty because, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you saw the explosion. The guy was vaporized. Like, I don't know what's left for them to put in the coffin. I mean, here, I'll show you another angle of them with them. This is supposed to be, this is the box, the coffin that Ali Khamenei's body is in, right? So doesn't it look very light the way they move it? They're just moving it with their fingertips. Look at this. Okay, I'm just gonna mute the music. They put some epic music on it. Look at, doesn't that look like too light for there to be a body in there? Like, especially the first two guys, like before the other people's touch it. Look, it's just so light. There is no body in there.
Yeah.
Or like
yeah,
there's
pretty
just
much.
some dust or something. Yeah.
Yeah, there's got to be nothing. I mean, maybe they put a little mannequin in there or something. I don't know. Shrouded it or something.
Look at the people rubbing cloth on it. So guys, if you guys don't know this, because the body is in here, it's supposed to be holy. So people rub the cloth on it so that they could get the holiness into the cloth. and they will keep that cloth in a box somewhere in their house for blessings whenever they need it. See, everybody is like trying to rub a cloth on it. Some people touch. You see the cloth that is supposed. That cloth is now set for. They will keep it forever. Look, you see this guy's rubbing a kefir on it, trying to get the kefir rubbed on it.
Yeah, they're never gonna wash their hands.
Yeah. Oh my! Everyone's
God,
trying
it's
to
just
touch
so
it.
embarrassing.
Wow. Oh, see, this is these other people are trying to rub a cloth on it to get some holiness into the cloth.
Jeez. Ew.
Yeah.
You know, they actually erected a monument statue of Ali Khamenei. And this has turned out to be yet again another meme. Take a look.
Statue?
Yeah, let's take a look here. This is what they brought in. Guys, in a second here, you're going to see what that is. Can anyone take a guess? What is that?
That's a. Can I guess? I know what it is.
Yeah.
It's a hand. It's Ali Khamenei's hand with his
His ring.
ring. Yeah.
Yep.
I haven't even seen the ring, but I could tell you it must have the ring.
So they're setting up a massive
There you go. That's it.
fist in Meydune Enqilab, in Revolution Square in Tehran.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and this is yet again another meme because is that all that's left of him?
I was thinking there's going to be a lot of fisting related memes, no? Oh, there you go. That's the fist with the ring, with the famous ring. Wait, I have a version of this. Let me see.
Because people are like, "Oh, that's all that's left of him." Ha 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 ha.
Okay, here I have a better version of this.
Okay. Oh,
there.
Oh, perfect. Yes. There it is.
American corn for the blood of the supreme leader. Yes.
Someone's definitely gonna
go in. This meme was pre-made before they even did that.
Yeah. See, it's just too good. Like everything they're doing, there's so many memes already. Like Adokchi being like at Balibov, the Houthis just walking past, being like, "Where is it?" The fist is just
corny.
These guys are something else. So to counter all of this, guys, because there's going to be a ton of propaganda from the Islamic Republic about this. On the other end, the Iranian opposition has Reza Pahlavi, Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi, and he has told us that in this week, from July 4th, the same time that the Islamic Republic is conducting their propaganda operation, please go to American embassies around the world, wherever you may be, raise the line and sun, and show the world that we are still in the game. We are still here. We are not the Islamic Republic. We are the Iranian people. So he has asked that of us.
Thank you.
And we have a interesting leak that came out. So Channel 14 of Israel, again, grain of salt, right? This is just more speculation. These guys posted this, so man, it's kind of hard to see, but on Khamenei's Channel 14, not me, this is speculation. Channel 14 said that according to Mossad, don't show up to Khamenei's funeral. You should probably distance yourself from senior regime officials and top IRGC commanders. And this was posted on Channel 14 and then deleted within a minute. So people are speculating like, oh my God, is Mossad going to do something? They're not in the MOU. They could do whatever they want, you know?
Wow. Ooh.
So we also have a public
but it's probably, you know, I don't know who's going to do something, but it is probably a good idea to stay away from the funeral. Like, I'm just being serious, right? No, genuinely, I'm being serious. No, I'm being serious. Like even
No,
if people on our
no,
side,
you have to be serious. I completely agree.
yeah. Wait, why are you so okay? So, guys, do not, whoever you are, the funerals are not like the funeral is not a safe area to be. There could be there could be ISIS attack, MEK attack, Kurdish separatist attack. There could also be the Islamic Republic. The IRGC might decide they want to attack the funerals themselves to derail the negotiations, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And I'd be very surprised if something doesn't happen. Some
guys, you
incident.
see, for a
doesn't happen.
second, Ali was like, why was he smiling? I don't know. I guess. All right, okay. All
Don't
right.
show up.
Oh my god, that's scary. Ali's scary. All right.
I have a speech for you that you'll enjoy. This was given, I think, last night. Well, the night before tonight in the Middle East. So, like, last night for us outside of Iran. And let's see what you think about this, Armin. We'll translate this for you guys as well.
هلیکوپترش غیرت داشتش رهبرتون زدن هنوز زیر خاک نکردن چیکار دارید میکنید
Can you tell them so far what he said? Let me play it
Go
again.
ahead. One more time.
هلیکوپترش غیرت داشتش رهبرتون زدن هنوز زیر خاک نکردن چیکار دارید میکنید
هلیکوپترش غیرت داشت. What the hell is he got?
So, Rohani.
Yeah. So I don't know what the first part is, but the second part is saying that they didn't you couldn't bury we couldn't bury our supreme leader for so long. Like, what the hell are we doing, right?
چرا راستشو نمیگید رفتید سر هسته یه مذاکره کردید
Ooh, he's saying, why are you not being honest with us that you went and negotiated over the nuclear stuff?
چرا نمیگید هنوز پولو نگرفته تنگه رو باز کردید چرا نمیگید
Ooh, why aren't you saying? Why aren't you being honest about the fact that you opened the Strait of Hormuz before you got the money? Before you got the money.
تنگه رو باز کردید چرا نمیگید هر روز توی لبنان داره انواع اقسام جنایت ها صورت میگیره مگه شرط اولتون نیستش برای ادامه دادن مذاکره
You're like, why aren't you being honest about the fact that in Lebanon they're doing all sorts of crimes? Basically, he's talking about Hezbollah being attacked. Like, wasn't that the first condition of the negotiation for them to stop that? But you're negotiating with them anyways, even though they continue basically to do these crimes against Hezbollah.
ما هم که مأموریم به صبر بیشتر از این هم نمیتونیم این دهنو باز بکنیم که باعث اختلاف بشه باعث
Like, and we can't open our mouth even more. Like, our duty is to basically be patient, and we can't open our mouths even more than this so that it doesn't cause division among us.
Yeah, I don't want to say any more than this. But did he say ma ma'murim? Like, was he saying I'm? Or does that mean something else?
Ma'murim besab. So I think he's saying
Okay.
that our responsibility is to be patient.
به دستگی بشه هر روز هم دهنکجی هر روز هم دهنکجی 100 میلیون
Did you hear that?
Somebody saying death to the hypocrites, basically meaning like Ghaliba.
100 میلیارد دلار طلب داریم اومدن برای 12 میلیارد کشوندن پای میز مذاکره
Like, they owe us $100 million, but they managed to bring you to the negotiating table for just $12 billion.
مذاکره اونم گفتن 6 میلیاردش ما به شما سویا میدیم و ذرت تازه بنا به گفته اونا از آمریکا
Ooh, and 6 billion of that 12 billion is going to be corn. It has to be corn and soybeans, and it has to be from the United States. Saying, so how humiliating is that?
Oh, this guy. What a great
Scary.
public speech that he gave.
Exactly.
There's the corn. There's the $6 billion worth of corn.
American corn.
So right before the ceremony's starting, we have like these public speeches. This is the only one that I could find, and this guy's just coming out and being like, "What are you guys doing? You weren't even able to bury our supreme leader. You opened up the Strait of Hormuz. Lebanon still being hit. You definitely talked about the nuclear. What do you say? Didn't you say it was the first clause of the MOU to ceasefire? Didn't you say you'd never talk about nuclear? What happened? We're giving all of our money to them to get corn back. A little bit of it, like just a little bit. To America. What are we doing? This guy should actually go into the Farce News Telegram group, because I think today he would be very much at home there. So today in Farce News's Telegram group, guys, which is the Telegram group where I go in and I read all their messages and see what are these regime supporters saying in their forums, in their political forums. So today, Farce News and other news agencies posted a message, and you can see it up there. It says, Ghalibaf, in a message, invites the people to participate in the Supreme Leader's ceremony. And everyone's like, who the F is Ghalibaf to invite us to the Supreme Leader's ceremony? We'll go to the Supreme Leader's ceremony if we damn please. Who's Ghalibaf? Why are you saying it? This guy's like, the people are crying out for blood. Then the person in charge of the negotiating table, then the person in charge should go to the negotiating table and trade for the blood of the leader who has not been yet buried, like trade for wheat and beans and all of that. And he hasn't even been buried yet. And they're already going to be like negotiating, like, oh yeah, the leader who got killed and all of this and that. We haven't even buried him and you're talking about negotiations. Amu, uncle, like, dude, you only had one job in this war, to erect a tent pole. Can you read that Farsi part for me? Because I don't actually understand what he's saying.
جمع کن عمو جون. The second part, جمع کن عمو جون. شما فقط از این جنگ یه هدف داشتین، زدن عمود خیمه. Okay, so والا همه این مذاکرات رو قبل از جنگ و ضرر و خونریزی انجام go down. Wow, میدادین و سلام. Okay, so he's saying, get out of here, man. Go back.
Okay.
Persian. The English is not very good. Okay. Get out of me here, man. You had only one goal with this war. Your goal was to basically destroy the pillar of the tent. Basically, the tent that is Islamic Republic. You're basically making it come tumbling down. If you're doing all of this negotiations, you might as well done it before the war, before all of this destruction, before all of this bloodshed. So this is actually a very good point, guys. Let me explain this to you, because this is a very key point. Many of the pro-regime Iranians who are against the negotiations and the deal are saying, like, if you're negotiating after they killed the supreme leader and so much of our infrastructure and so many of our people, you might as well done it before, so that we didn't have to give up we didn't have all of this cost inflicted on us. Like, because even if half of the stuff that you're giving away, if you gave it away before the war, we would have kept we would have kept our supreme leader, we would have kept the head of the IRGC, we would have kept our IRGC bases, our Navy, our Air Force, our air defense, all of that would have still been here. If you're giving up, like, why are you letting Americans take away from us with negotiations what they couldn't have taken away from us with war? If you're giving this to them, you might as well give it earlier. What was the point of the war then? That's the point that they're making, which is a very correct point.
Well said. These guys think, guys, if you believe it or not, these guys still think that they were winning the war, and they're mad that the war stopped because they think during the war they were more successful, and during the negotiation period they're giving everything up. Believe it or not.
Yeah, but what he's saying here is completely true, actually, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they could have avoided all of this destruction if they just given all of this to the American beforehand, all of these things that they're
Yeah.
giving away. Yeah.
Absolutely. But because they're not willing, and that's why I would always say it's so great when your enemy's retarded. It's great that they've tied their own hands for decades and they can't do it, even if they wanted to. So then we have the next message. So this is all in response to them posting that Ghalibaf is inviting people to the Supreme Leader ceremony. There were like 30 responses to this one post alone, and they were all just like this. So they were saying, this guy is saying Ghalibaf should have stood up, but behind the scenes, he compromised with the leader's murderer. He should have stood up, but behind the scenes, he acted against the new leader of the revolution, Mojtaba. Go get yourself together. Even a two-faced carpet weaver has his limits. Because Ghalibaf, carpet weaver. Everyone's angry at Ghalibaf right now. More than Pezeshkian, more than IRGC. He is putting himself in the limelight. I mean, you guys saw the clips of the ceremony. He's bawling his eyes out, and people are like, what are you doing, man? And everyone knew that you hated him. Like, why are you doing all this? And then regarding what you were saying, Armin, about the casualties, there's another person in the group, Daniel, who said the enemy didn't suffer a few thousand casualties, like as in we did, we the Islamic Republic did. They didn't suffer a few thousand casualties. The enemy who was resistant was not killed at first. Our leader was killed at first. And the enemy was maneuvering over Tehran with fighter jets until the very last day of the until the ceasefire hit.
Wow.
Then you gave the enemy a chance to rebuild. He's like making fun of other regime supporters. He's like, you're trying to say that we, the Islamic Republic, are strong? We were the ones who had thousands of casualties. It was our leader who got killed first. There were American jets flying over our heads to the last second. You're saying we're the ones who gave the Americans a chance to rebuild? Are you serious?
Wow. So guys,
if you were supposed to give them a chance, yeah.
No, go ahead.
If you were supposed to give them a chance to rebuild, you were the actual ones given this chance to rebuild, not them. We were the ones. Otherwise, nothing would have remained of this country's infrastructure by now. You have the illusion of power. And when your illusions are shattered, it's too late. And nothing remains of this country and its people. Of course, you won't die there either. It's not going to be like you dying for it. You want other people to die for it. And just calling out the regime,
pro-negotiation person, right?
Yeah.
So this is pro-regime, but he's like, you guys are delusional. We needed the ceasefire. They were destroying us. You're like, oh, we're giving our enemy a chance to recover. What would they need to recover from? We didn't inflict any damages on them. To recover from what? We were doing the dying. Oh my God.
Exactly. It's like we suffered the few thousand. The enemy didn't suffer a few thousand. They didn't kill we didn't kill,
Wow.
He's like, what are you talking about? Letting them rebuild. If we didn't stop and negotiate, we wouldn't even have a country by now. And you were too stupid to think, like, you have the illusion that you're powerful.
Wow.
Then we have this one. This one's good. So there's a guy in the group named Reza. And Reza's he's like just spouting the, very pro hardliner, Ghalibaf, etc. rhetoric. And this guy, Mohammed, comes and says, how come you ignored Ghalibaf's betrayals? He was the first person to go and negotiate with the Americans. When Trump said he was in contact with someone from within the Islamic Republic who is more respectable than the rest and more moderate, everyone denied it and laughed at first. But now we're seeing that Trump's words were true. And the gentlemen, like our officials, were lying to us. We can conclude that the person was Ghalibaf. Even before Larijani's assassination, it was still Ghalibaf. Now, Ghalibaf closed the parliament. We came to the streets at his request, And now he is saying to gather, like for the supreme leader's funeral. Is there any more obvious like coup, betrayal, power struggle than this?
Wow. So this is really significant because more and more regime supporters are coming out as saying we can't trust the regime officials. Trump is telling us the truth. Trump is I showed you a video of a mullah really angry and remember yelling about this, saying like all of this time our officials were telling all of this time the regime officials were telling us lies, and then ended up like everything Trump was saying ended up being reality. Do you want me to show the video again?
Yeah, let's show it.
Let me just
while he's pulling that up, guys, remember these telegram messages from the regime supporters, plus the speech that we just showed you, plus this.
Yeah, so look at this. This mullah is really angry.
یک ویژگی خیلی خوبی داره. دونالد ترامپ. این مرد آپستینی هست، کودک آزار هست، مشکلات جنسی داره، قاتل رهبرمون هست، باش به در کشتگی داریم، همه اینا هست. اما شخصی بسیار صادق است.
Like there is one good thing about Trump. There are many bad things about him. He abuses children. He's been to like at the Epstein Island. He has killed our supreme leader. We want to get revenge of him one day. All of this is true. But he's a very honest person. Trump is a very honest person.
راسوس این مرد بارها اومد صحبت کرد که من دارم با ایران صحبت میکنم. ما داریم به تفاهم میرسیم. راست میگفت. هر چی میگفت هر روز میشستی گفت بابا من با اینا دارم مذاکره میکنم.
Like he always came out and said like I am negotiating with these people. I'm talking to them. I'm negotiating with them. Like all this time he was telling the truth. Every day he was coming like listen, I'm talking to them. Okay, but our regime officials were basically saying no, we're not talking to them. But Trump was like I am talking to them. He was telling us the truth.
به عزم دعواتی که اونا قبول دارن به عیسی مسیح دارن با اینا مذاکره میکنن. این گروه رهبری جدیدی که اومده تغییر رژیمی که در ایران انجام شده واقعا اتفاق افتاده. ما
like Trump kept on telling us that I did regime change in Iran. I did regime change. We were making fun of him. But he's right. Regime change has happened in Iran. Ghalibaf did a coup against us basically. Trump was successful to do a regime change.
مردم اینو بدونید. هم داشت با مسئولین ما هر روز صحبت می‌کرد و مذاکره می‌کرد. و هم تغییر رژیم در ایران واقعی است، اتفاق افتاده.
So Trump was being honest when he said he's talking to our officials, and he was being honest when he said regime change has actually happened.
سید علی خامنه‌ای شهید شده در نبود شیر میدان. کفتارها امروز می‌بینید دارن از دونه دونه دستورها و راهنمودهای رهبری
like the lion that was Ali Khamenei was killed, and all of these hyenas, meaning like Ghalibaf and Pezeshkian, all of these hyenas are now constantly going against the words of our new supreme leader Mujtaba.
میشن لجنمال میکنن سخنان رهبری رو، حتی رهبری رو سانسور میکنن، حتی رهبر جدید رو تحریف میکنن در تلویزیون رسمی این کشور.
Like now even on state TV they constantly are censoring our supreme leader. They're pushing back against him. So guys, you can see this is reflecting exactly what Ali said over here, this comment over here. So this is the representation of many pro-regime people that are thinking like, you know what, we need to get the news from Trump. Trump is the honest person and our regime officials are lying to us. So if you want to know what's actually happening, listen to what Trump is saying. Again, these mullahs and these durka jihadi Islamists are now looking at Trump thinking that we could trust them more than the Islamic Republic officials.
Yeah. That's the popular sentiment. And all it takes is for that mullah celebrity, like a social influencer guy to start talking about it, for other people to start talking about it, for all these divisions to start. Here's the thing, okay? In politics, when you start calling your opponent's names or other political figures' names, why do you think that's happening? Why do politicians start calling other politicians names? Why do they put labels on them? It's to start paving the way to attack those politicians easier. When people in the regime are calling the other person sazishgar, compromiser, negotiator, it's paving the way so that when things really hit the fan, it's easy to call them that and everyone starts hearing it and listening to it. Hardliner, moderate, whatever, right? So that's just how politics works. So all of these people are doing us a service by fighting each other. This is the pre-fight. They're warming up. All of this is a warm-up. I think the actual fight is to come soon, pretty much right after this, in the coming weeks and a couple of months after Khamenei's funeral is going to be taking place, in my opinion. And everything we've seen so far is the setup to it.
This is great. This is great. And it's
So
just getting started. This is going to escalate.
exactly, this is just the foundation laying of all this. So with that, we've gotten through Khamenei's funeral. After this, we have what do we have? Okay, so we have what's going on between the IRGC and the United States Air Force and Navy. So we're going to get into some of the military buildup and deployments that have been happening. What's going on with Hezbollah in terms of airstrikes, the Houthis in terms of airstrikes, some threats that have been issued by both sides, protests that are still ongoing in the Kurdish area of Iran, and then a couple of fun videos for us to see. The fun videos today are really good. I particularly enjoyed gathering those guys. I think you guys are going to really like them. And let's read the super chats at the moment. So we have Warfield-ish, who says, I had toilet in Jahannam. Hey dad, hey dad.
Hey there. So Jahannam means hell in Islam.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you, Warfield,
Thank you.
for the super chat. And Fleshy Interloper says, Ghalibaf's supreme suit. He is. He's the #1 suit in the Islamic Republic.
Where
That
is
suit
my
is probably
suit?
stained with tears. Man, what a joke show. Like, guys, so many memes already about what's going on today.
Ooh, there's going to be a lot more coming.
And Fleshy also said, I swear Ghalibaf is laughing. Yeah, people in the chat were saying, is he laughing or is he crying?
I think he
both.
was like, I really think like he was laughing. You're like, oh my God, I'm actually becoming the #1 power in this country. Like it's happening. It's happening. I'm going to it's all mine. You're dead, Ali Khamenei. Because guys, Ali Khamenei stopped Ghalibaf many, many times. Like Ghalibaf has so much ambition for power, and every time he was getting somewhere, Ali Khamenei stopped him. And now he's like, I think on top of his body when he was crying, I think he was laughing. Like, look where you are right now, and look at me taking everything. I'm on the throne now, right? So
he also probably got emotional, being like, look where I was, look where I am now. Like he's having that moment in his head.
Yes, exactly.
Thanks, Fleshy. And Ariksan saying, show Ghalibaf again. He is laughing behind the cry.
Yeah, he is.
Pull it up. Where is it? Can you read the next one, please, while I find it?
His Ghalibaf is like, God bless the Americans.
Yeah.
Come on, you destroyed all my competition. But he has to be careful, though. He's like, I think he's like Littlefinger, and he might actually go down exactly like Littlefinger. I think that might happen.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so the only clip video I have is this one. Oh, no. There it is. Okay, cool. It's him. There he is. He's going. Yeah, like it's hard to tell, kind of. It's like he almost he looks up and starts laughing, and then he remembers. He's like, "Oh yeah, I gotta cry," and he has to like point his head down and start crying again.
Oh
I like how he actually looks around to be like, "Is this guy serious?" Like,
are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Here, no, this is a better version. Like that's the edited meme version. Here, I'll show you this one. Oh no, not this one. Go back here. Let's go over here. Remove this, not this. So yeah, this is kind of everybody's saying like
Guys, is
He's
he
back.
laughing or crying? What do you guys think?
Thank God.
Here, I'm gonna.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm gonna actually poll this so I can actually get an idea. Is Ghalibov crying or laughing?
Oh my God.
Okay, so 1 is going to be laughing, 2 is going to be crying.
Oh, we're doing a poll. Okay.
All right, there it is.
There's a poll. Put a one
We'll just
for
leave
in
we'll
the
leave the
chat.
clip up, and yeah, you guys tell us.
What? Well, you can't. We have to let's do it really fast because when you highlight super chats, the poll will go away.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, there you go. Making.
All right, guys. Someone put
Maybe
12.
he's crying to cover his laughing. Maybe he's like trying not to laugh, so he's trying to cover it really hard. Oh my God.
And then is the guy on the left? Is that Mojtaba's wife's dad?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody is trying to look sad.
Yeah, there's Ejei.
Jesus.
Okay, so everyone thinks he's laughing. All right.
Yeah. Most people. Just acting. Okay.
There we go. Thanks, sorry, Sam. Don says Marco Rubio, I heard, told certain allies of the U.S. that they better not go to the funeral. It was on X. He said it would show who is really with the U.S. Trump is watching this funeral closely. Great point. Everyone will be watching.
Saudi Arabia went, and Qatar went. Qatar went, and Saudi Arabia went. So I don't know. Trump is watching. Well, Trump, watch Qatar, please, President Trump. Watch Qatar. Then, if you're watching, Qatar left. Qatar went to the funeral.
Yeah. So actually, Don, not only has Marco Rubio said that, and Trump's definitely watching, but also Rubio visited the Middle East last week, and he only visited 3 countries: the United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, and Bahrain. He did not visit Saudi Arabia. He did not visit Qatar. Qatar and Saudi Arabia showed up today. Guess who didn't show up? The United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, and Bahrain. They did not show up to the funeral. And here's the one. Those are the countries that Marco spoke to. Interesting. Oman did go, yes. South Korea went. North Korea went. Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, all the stands, Pakistan, Russia, China. Yeah, I don't think European countries went. Everyone else went.
Brian Stress is saying Vance was the guest of honor. Oh my gosh, she really hates him.
Yeah.
South Korea is the worst one though. That went. That was.
Yes.
UAE didn't go, right?
UAE did not go. They didn't send anyone.
Good.
Yeah. See how much of an impression it makes when you hear that X country went to this. You're immediately like, okay, that government is just effed here. Thanks for the super chat, Don. We have Misha says, did Tucker show up yet? No. But Armin, did you see Tucker was in an interview with a guy, the journalist, and he got grilled. The journalist was asking him, he's like, I'm a journalist and I can't go to Russia. How come you can? And Tucker's like, you can definitely go. He's like, no, I can't. I'm a journalist. They won't let me in. And he's like, no, you definitely can. He was like getting all like defensive about it. I'm like, oh, are you, and then the guy called him out. He's like, yeah, you can go because you're Putin's friend, Tucker. Thanks, Misha. I'm sure he'll show up at some point. And then Ariksan says they forgot the Israeli delegation. Moshe Ghani. Yeah, so Ghani, the commander of the Quds force.
Boy. Yes, he was there. Okay, Israel also sent their regards then. It's for Ghani.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Koala Katie just said an interesting super chat that we'll get to in a second there. But that you said something about that too, so we'll get there in just a second. But did you guys know that Qani, who's accused to be the Mossad spy, is the leader of the Quds force, which means the Jew killing force, the liberation of Jerusalem force. Oh, wait, let me go. We're getting such good super chats today. Vahidi, guys, you guys have heard of Vahidi, right? He's the leader of the IRGC. He's the commander in chief of the IRGC. He's the one hiding in the bunkers for the past 4 months. He showed up. He looked like he hadn't seen the sun. He created the Quds force. This is all connected. He is the founder of the Quds force. He's the commander of the IRGC right now. He has still some cards to play. Let's not write him off because he is actually alive. Thanks, Arik-san.
Thank you.
And Misha says, where is the USS Boxer? The last confirmation was off the coast of India, patrolling the Indian Ocean. Its transponder is off, and I've looked, and the Chinese satellites have not been able to find it, so I'm guessing there's some clouds or something in the area. We don't actually know exactly where it is, but it is there. It's in the Indian Ocean. Keep in mind, that's already a huge step to take it away from China, the threat that it could pose to Taiwan, the invasion of Taiwan, and to bring it somewhere else is a huge indication of a decision. And then I started this real quick. So Michael was saying, I thought the Kurds were supposed to be liberators. How can the Kurds do this to us? So many innocent lives lost during the protests. Does this confirm that the Kurds stole the weapons? I'm heartbroken. Real quick preface. Kurdish separatists. Iranian Kurds are Iranian first, then Kurdish, and they do not see themselves as separatists or communists or terrorists at all. So, yeah, I think you wanted to say something?
Nope, you said that every time I hear the separatists being referred to as the Kurds, me and Ali have this gut reaction that stop calling these separatists the Kurds. The vast majority of the Kurds in Iran are not separatists. They're patriots that will go against, and they themselves will arm and fight against any Kurdish separatist groups themselves. So don't refer to the Kurdish separatist groups as just Kurds. It's an insult to the vast majority of Iranian Kurds who are against these terrorist, communist, separatist groups. And no, these people are not liberators. These people are terrorists. Just because they were fighting ISIS does not make them liberators. They are terrorist, communist terrorist groups. Okay, guys, if you think that just because they were fighting ISIS, that means that they're liberators, guess what? Al-Qaeda was fighting ISIS as well. We don't call Al-Qaeda liberators just because they were fighting ISIS. These groups are communist terrorists and do not deserve your support. And we have been warning everybody against them, and now you know. Now you know because of this betrayal. Now you know.
Yes, but the Kurdish leader, as Michael probably heard, the Kurdish separatist leader showed up. Yeah.
Yes.
So Caroline's asking, where can we get this list? Just let me know which list, and I can give it to you guys. So with that, Misha is saying, who can help out Tusi? He's a key part of the revolution, Javid Shah.
Javid Shah.
Yeah, I really hope he gets the help that he needs. I know he's a smart guy. He's going to figure it out. Yeah.
I think the help he needs is somebody with really high connections within the United States. So, yeah,
he'll do. I think he'll do it.
I think with his connections and the mass audience he has, eventually somebody's going to give him the right connection, hopefully, to figure this out.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Misha, for looking out. So then we have Fleshy saying Ghalibaf is thinking so many rivals, so little time. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. Oh man, what a scheming. He schemes all the time. That's the guy that you got to be scared of. Like Littlefinger in Game of Thrones, he was so much of a bigger threat than people realize, but he managed to keep himself very low key. Thanks, Fleshy. And Murtaza Murtad said, Shia curse Abu Bakr. The Shias cursed Abu Bakr for missing Muhammad's funeral. Mujtaba is the new Abu Bakr.
Oh,
whoa, that's real technical for me. I don't really get it, but yeah.
So Abu Bakr was the first Khalifa of the Sunnis, and when Muhammad died, he basically, him as his body, gathered around to make the next leader of the Muslim community, to decide the leader of the Muslim. Well, Ali, the person that the Shias love, he was basically digging the grave of Muhammad to bury him. They went and instead started focusing on figuring out who the leader should be. And the Shias curse, the Sunnis love Abu Bakr, the Shias curse him. La'nat Allah alayh. So they say curse upon, the Shias say the curse of God, curse of Allah be upon Abu Bakr.
That's so funny. That was 1400 years ago, and they'll still hold that grudge. Yeah, thanks, Morteza.
We're gonna use that. We're gonna bring that. I'm gonna bring that up on the Persian channel. This is a good. This is a good way of. Yeah, this is good.
And Justin saying hauled in like frozen beef. Yeah, that's yeah. I don't know what to say. It's just so.
Yeah,
it's so ridiculous. Like, where else in the world, can you just close your eyes for a second? Where else in the world would you possibly see that happening? Like a world leader level figure is hauled in on the back of like a frozen truck while people are like crowded around it like rats and ants. It's just, man, disgusting. So Caroline, who's asking the list of shame for all the countries, if you go to my X, so in my YouTube bio, there's my X account link, and I will also post it here. You guys can see most of the things that I have posted or shown you guys, they will be there as well. Here it is. Put it in the chat right now. So the link is in the chat if you guys want to find that. I just reposted it again, so it's the first thing there. And thanks, Justin. We have Misha says Supreme Leader didn't wash his hands after. Supreme Leader didn't wash his hands after. Okay. Yeah, that's wow. That's a very graphic super chat you're giving us there. Thank you, Misha. Going hardcore.
Wow. Probably true.
I'm not going to say that just in case the algorithm,
Yes.
But thank you. And Fleshy saying WTF with the giant fist statue. Oh, Armin, tell him what it means.
Well, I mean, it's just a ring. So it's tradition within the Islamic Republic, movies and, propaganda videos and advertising of the power of the Supreme Leader. They always zoom on his hand and the ring that he's wearing on that day. And he also, like Ali Khamenei, sends them his, like, a lot of people try to interpret what position he's taking with the ring. So there's a lot of conspiracy theories. Like every time he came in and gave it a sermon, people always think that he's giving a hidden message, not just the message that he's giving, but there's also a hidden message in the type of ring that he's wearing that day, the color of the ring, the stone, the story behind where he got that ring. So the camera always zooms on his fist and his hand with that ring. So it's basically a symbol of Ali Khamenei's power and everything. So now they're making a giant fist to demonstrate, Ali Khamenei. So
yeah. A lot of hocus pocus. There you go, Fleshy.
Actually, Ali, do you know that the actual reason behind some of these rings are jinns? So some of the ring some of the stuff Ali Khamenei wears is about protecting him from Jewish jinns. right? Because he said this, that the war that he's involved in is the battle between humans and jinns from both sides. Like he actually said that. So basically, his understanding, yes, exactly, yeah, exactly. So, and I'm not, guys, this is not an exaggeration. Ali Khamenei's understanding of the war that he's in is that they have their jinns, Jewish jinns, and he in his army has Muslim jinns. Like Muslim jinns, like a jinn is not necessarily a bad thing, right? In Islam. So it's not like demons in Christianity. In Christianity, all demons are bad. In Islam, we have atheist jinns, which I don't understand. Like you're literally magic. How could you be atheist, right? So we have atheist jinns, we have Jewish jinns, we have Christian jinns, we have Muslim, we have Sunni jinns, we have Shia jinns, we have Shia jinns that don't believe in the supreme leader, and Shia jinns that do believe in the. So basically, as diverse as human beliefs, right? Which again, I still don't understand. Like atheist jinns, like you are literally like if you are jinns are like 5,000 years old, like you literally saw the prophets and their miracles. How could you be an atheist, right? But anyways, so we have good jinns that fight against the bad jinns and participate in the battle. So the understanding is that Jews are really good at sorcery, so they get to have a lot of powerful evil jinns working for them.
Which jinns do you think were the ones who rode the Prophet Muhammad?
Oh,
They,
the black
they
one.
Jewish jinns or the black
Oh,
okay, just black
yes.
jinns straight up. All right.
I'm not making this up. Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And Lior says, for Ali's dark chocolate and kitty treat fund, thank you. Yeah, I got it here.
Yes.
Thank you, Lior. By the way, I can't believe I ate a piece of chocolate, and Lior, our person in the chat, our dear friend, was like, is that the 85% dark chocolate from Lindt? And I was like,
Yeah.
is there, are you watching me, or is it something going on?
She's
got it spot on. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Theo. And Sarah saying, Ali, hard scientist turned political scientist. Yeah, I'm like an amateur analyst, pretty much.
No. Holy, are you kidding me? You just started, and now I'm learning from you. I've been doing this for 20 years, and then you started, and in less than a month, I'm like, oh my God, let me see what Ali's analysis on this is.
So, thank you. Thank you very much.
Right.
Thanks, Sarah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it's hard for me to I don't know how to respond to that, but thank you. It's very kind.
Yeah.
Much appreciated. And Fleshy saying, yeah, Ali Grams. Yeah, we had some today and they were pretty good. Yes. And those fights are continuing. Good. Those were only some of the more like sophisticated arguments that they were making, but they were all fighting about that. And Fleshy, by the way, Fleshy, thank you so much. You know, appreciate it. Who's also saying we were soaking up their bullets and bombs. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Shia saying, like, we never lose, right? Like, I meant to punch your fist with my face. They'll say that to the day they actually even when they die, they're like, yeah, we got martyred. You take that.
Yeah, and on the Persian channel, we usually say if you shove a sword up a Shia's bum, they say like, aha, I captured your sword with my bum. I clenched my bum, and now your sword is mine. That's what we say.
Oh man.
I'm saying, guys, I'm trying to be polite here, so I'm not using the words that I used to use. I'm saying bum.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, gotta keep it classy.
And thanks, Fleshy. And we have James. James is saying people use ad hominems due to lack of good argument.
Yes. I think here's ad hominem works, okay, guys? If you do not make an argument and only insult, then that's considered a fallacy, a logical fallacy, right? It's ad hominem, right? But if you make an argument and make your point, and on top of that insult the person, that is not a logical fallacy. Okay, so not all insults are logical fallacies. An insult of a person personally is only a logical fallacy if you use it in replacement of an argument. But if you make an argument and then insult the person, you're good. That's not a fallacy.
El profesor. Thank you.
Also, if you insult a person just because you feel like you want to insult them and you weren't intending to make an argument anyways, that is also not a logical fallacy because you weren't intending to make an argument.
Okay. I see. Thank you. Do you think, which one do you think Cenk does, by the way? Like with his little
Oh, he's like a walking logical fallacy.
Okay,
All the
logical
time.
fallacy.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yes. See
Well,
what I
thank you,
did there?
James.
Yeah, okay. That was a demonstration of what I just said before. Right?
Yeah, he should do a whole lot more walking. It's probably good for him. Fleshy Interloper here saying popcorn shower. Oh man, tomorrow, guys, definitely do
Idea.
not bring popcorn tomorrow to watch the funeral with us. Don't do that. Don't do it.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Thank you, Fleshy.
Thank you.
And Fizz Endricist, who says, Yachtola. Yeah,
Yachtullah.
Yeah.
That's good. Yach is ice, guys, in Persian. That's
in the
good one.
freezer.
Yes.
What's that guy saying in Farsi? Ava Chi? I don't know. Yeah, thanks, Fizz Endricist, who actually showed up to my group discussion for the first time yesterday. Welcome. And Koala Katie. It's been worth it to keep Adalchi around just for that side eye at Qaribov. He can be coteleted now, though. He served his purpose. Yeah.
True.
What if
That's a good one.
Adalchi's the one who's like, comes in, like, stabs Qaribov in the back, and he's just eyeing him up. He's like, oh yeah, and who knows?
That's good.
Thank you, Koala Katie.
Yeah, it was worth it. Thank you.
We have a great super chat here. So a troller has entered and he's given us money. And he's saying, Adi, are your parents related? Because your nose, mashallah, seems colossal. Is it from them being cousins? We should start a GoFundMe for a nose job. Well, you already started. $5. Thank you. Keep it coming.
This guy is Muslim. Guys, glass houses and stones. Are you kidding me? You're a Muslim and you are talking about cousin marriage? You do know that every time you talk about cousin marriage, you're reminding people that your community has the highest amount of cousin marriage. Your community of Muslims creates the highest amount of inbred people on earth. Are you kidding me? Try to use insults that doesn't backfire on you this massively. You do know that Muslims create the highest amount of inbred people per capita, right? Are you kidding me? Stop. This is embarrassing. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to remind the whole world about that. And Ali's nose is fine, by the way.
Yeah. But, for the GoFundMe, we got $5 in already. So if we can only fund it with you, the troll, that'd be great. Let's keep it coming. And James,
I think he's jealous. Here's the thing. Ever since, I'm going to say something that's going to make Ali uncomfortable. Ever since I have had Ali on the show, I had the highest amount of girls asking me if they could have Ali's contacts, right? So, I'm not kidding. Ever since I had Ali's on the show, so many people on both the Persian and the English side, people who have my contact, contact me and ask me if I could introduce them to Ali. So I just think he's jealous.
I had no idea. I did not know that. Interesting.
Yeah.
By the way, good night, John McTavish, who's in the Royal Air Force in Cyprus at the moment. Thank you for your service. And yeah, I had no idea. Okay, I don't know what to say to that. What would you say to that?
Pass me their numbers.
Okay, interesting. Okay, gotcha. You know, this reminds me actually of something. So when I was in 6th grade, I had this crush, this massive crush on a girl named Katie. And she was like a really popular girl. And I was the kid who like wore the most horrendous outfits and at lunch would like run on the soccer field playing soccer. I would get all sweaty and everything. So I was like, it was not a good look, right? So at lunch, I'm all sweaty playing soccer. And my crush, who I'd had a crush on for like a year, showed up with her like entourage of girls, like giggling and stuff. And she walks up to me as I'm like huffing and puffing from running and full on sweaty and it's like 80 degrees out. And she's like, who do you like? And I was like, and I look at her, I turn around and I look at her. And in my head, I'm just like, you. Keep in mind, I'm like 11 years old or like 12 years old. And then the words that came out of my mouth were like, don't ask me that. And then I 180'd and ran away. And to this day, I think that's the most embarrassing thing in my entire life. Every time I think about that, I cringe really hard. So I had to share that with you guys. And that gave me the same vibes as right now. So I'll probably remember this for a while as well. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, James Moore saying you need to separate your Kurds. Guys, they have 5 groups now fighting, 5 major Kurdish groups fighting in the west of Iran, and then a smaller, newer group called the Children of the Sun or something like that that's newly formed. So yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely separate the Kurds.
Separate the
Iranian.
yeah, separate. Well, yes. Separate the good Kurds from the separatists, and then separate the separatists into their own subgroups. By the way, Kurdish separatists have killed more Kurds than any other group. Kurdish separatists have killed more Kurds than the IRGC.
Damn.
Yeah.
If you guys want to label the separatist Kurds, just label them as this. They want to take land in Iran and carve it out of Iran and make Kurdistan. That's what they want to do. And we Iranians are super sensitive about any amount of land being taken from Iran anywhere. That is our number one. That's Prince Reza Pahlavi's number one thing. National border integrity. That's what they want to do. So that's why we don't like him the most. Thank you, James, for that distinction. And Rooster saying, what happened to Tusi? So he lives and operates his company outside or in the United Kingdom, which is some whack laws in the most recent years. So they are starting to like get on him, get on his back and everything, like kind of suppressing him. There's some like legal stuff they're trying to do. Like they're just trying to like target him. And he's trying to move out of the UK, but he has to move his company as well, which is the hard part. They're like kind of latching on to him. So he's trying to find some legal people or some high level contacts to help him get out of there. That's my general gist of it.
Yeah. So his channel is facing an issue. Because he needs his E2 investment visa application to move his business to the United States is basically stuck in administrative processing, and he needs high-level assistance to resolve this bureaucratic backlog, as he cannot move his operations and expand his team without it. Right? That's what it is.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Yeah. Although we don't know who exactly it is, we can speculate. So, yeah, that's what happened to 2C Rooster. And we have Elisheva, who says, I took a 2-day break. So what happened to 2C? Okay, well, there we go. We just
Oh yes.
We just got that for you as well.
Yes.
But welcome back.
Thank you for being concerned. Yeah, and welcome back,
Yeah.
and thank you for being concerned.
Yeah. Again, guys, he got to where he is today all on his own. Like, this guy, he's capable, he's smart, he can do it. And yeah, thanks, Elisheva. And Fleshy saying, scared of small people with hairy feet? Like in Lord of the Rings? The Hobbits?
Habits.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I don't know.
Huh. Okay. I'm sure he'll clarify. But thank you, Fleshy. Always appreciated. And Arik-san saying, I have a dream. The dream is Mojtaba is dead, and Israel and the United States release evidence a couple hours before the funeral. Hilarity would ensue. Javid Shah. Okay, so right before Ali Khamenei's funeral actually starts, the ceremony, the U.S. is like, oh, he's dead. Mojtaba is also dead.
Ooh.
And then drop corn.
That'd
be great.
Okay, you know what? I share your dream. That's a beautiful dream.
Yes.
I have that dream now too. But
And
the most beautiful dream, but I will give you the most beautiful dream is the one that I shared with you guys 2 days ago, is for IDF to come drop popcorn on the funeral as a humiliation. That would be, oh my God, that was beautiful. That would be
beautiful.
Yes.
For anyone in the chat asking why would anyone even show up to Ali Khamenei's funeral, it's because there's more people than just the regime supporters who are going to show up. Imagine you're an Iranian-born, Iranian-raised person, and you've been suppressed by Ali Khamenei your entire life, and now he's finally dead. You're going to come and want to, I mean, that's an occasion, right? You're going to want to come and see, you know, what are the regime supporters crying? Like, kind of be like, oh yeah, like see what's happening to them. Finally, the suffering that I have endured, I get to see some of it on them.
So actually, the highest number of people who are going to be showing up in Iran will be people who it's mandatory for them. So there are many people in Iran who are government employees. All the government employees are going to be forced to show up. High school students, university students, elementary school students, and all of them are going to be mandated to show up. So that's a huge population there as well. And here we also, for this funeral, they have gone as far as now threatening private stores to shut down during the funeral and also show up, or there will be consequences. So they're doing everything to bring a large crowd. The crowd in Iraq is going to be more genuine. So I think you're going to see a big crowd in Iraq showing up for seeing the body, and that is going to be genuine. But a huge part of the crowd in Iran is going to be mandatory, and also there's going to be a lot of IRGC. That's already hundreds of thousands of people who are going to be told to come with plain clothes as like to pretend like they're average civilians. So all of IRGC, which is already hundreds of and all of the Artesh and IRGC are going to be told to show up with plain clothes.
So annoying. And then Noah, the Persian American, saying, "You are no amateur, Ali, not in the slightest." Well, thank you. Appreciate it, Noah.
Thank you, Noah.
Thank you very much. Neela saying, "I appreciate y'all. Have a great weekend, everyone."
Nyla, which is a beautiful name, by the way. I love that name. But yeah, Nyla. But go on.
Oh, yeah. We also have the Iranian version of the name, like Neela.
Oh, okay.
So I thought it was that. Yeah. Okay. Nyla.
I appreciate you all. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much. You too, Nyla.
Thank you for watching.
And happy 4th of July ahead of time.
Tomorrow is going to be a day. We'll be here. And John McTavish, who said good night, Ali and Armin from Cyprus, Royal Air Force.
Good night, Cyprus.
Oh, thank you for you. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
And
thank you. Oh, from the Air Force? Did you just say from Air Force?
So he's in the Royal Air Force of the United Kingdom. Yeah.
Good job remembering these things, Ali, and thank you again for your service.
Yep. Thank you. And Clown World, who says, "Are you and Goldie taking a break?"
I think we're just going our separate ways, and I support her and I love her and everything she does.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Clown World, and the Persian American Noah saying confetti for Ali. Thank you.
Yay!
Did we get to our got to our goal? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Noah. And thanks, Fleshy, for reminding me. And Fatty, what did you say?
So this is an Iranian inside Iran who's watching us, and he says, "میخوام با برنامه‌های آرمین کم کم انگلیسی یاد بگیرم." He says, "I'm trying to learn English by watching Armin's live shows." He says, "I want to try to slowly learn English by watching Armin's shows." So I just thought, that was so sweet. I just wanted to highlight that. دمت گرم فرید. مرسی ازت. دمت گرم که هستی. فدات.
Yeah. Cam. You'll get there. You'll get there. English is way easier to pick up than Farsi. Farsi is a hard language. Okay, sweet. So with that, let's get you guys updated on the rest of the news of the Middle East. So we have mystery airstrikes, and we have the IRGC and oh, beautiful. Let's just take a second and take that in.
Yes.
Okay, so guys, in the Strait of Hormuz, this area right off the island of Abu Musa and off the coast of Dubai, this is the staging ground for where ships gather on the Omani route to be able to get out. So the IRGC is getting very annoyed at this, the fact that ships are going through that route, and they have decided to deploy a ton of speedboats. These speedboats have been showing up on the southern side of the Strait of Hormuz near the Omani and Emirati coast as a sort of like, trying to scare the ships to take the Islamic Republic side. It's not really working because today another 40-ish ships have transited the Strait of Hormuz, most of them taking the southern route again. 40, I mean, it's better than nothing, but yeah, whatever. Hopefully there's a lot more ships that are passing by with their transponders off, but the IRGC are starting to get a little agitated at that and have also been agitated because of this. So this is just one of the United States Air Force aircraft that are operating in the Strait of Hormuz. Let me make this guy a little bit bigger for you guys so you can see it better. Look how close this is operating. That's pretty much right off the coast of the Islamic Republic.
Wait, what is that
really
ship?
Close.
What is
this?
that?
Is a Northrop Grumman or Grumman MQ-4. So it's a drone. It's one of those that just like kind of hovers, like just flies around. It looks like a little mini plane. So a lot of these have been flying around. And then in this picture, right around here, where my mouse is going, is right below this drone. There's going to be a lot of refueling tankers that have been active over tonight, especially. So there's over 10 active at the moment, 10 refueling tankers, which means, more jets and stuff in the area. The night before, there's a ton of military buildup in the area. So yeah, I would like those Reapers to stay alive. They are both spy and kinetic action. We want these drones to be there. They only have about 150 of them left. About 40 or 50 of them got shot down during the war with the Islamic Republic. 150 left. They can hover around your neighborhood up in the sky for 36 hours. And they have 4, or it depends how many you attach to it, 4 or 6 or 8 rockets that they can fire, take out checkpoints, besiege snipers, etc. They also have cameras, so they do a lot of different things. So that's the update with the Strait of Hormuz and the ships going through. Going back to the map, we saw a massive explosion in southern Lebanon by the IDF, who are not stopping their strikes and have conducted over a dozen airstrikes in the past 24 hours alone. So we can take a look at this explosion.
Wow. They never stop.
going on.
What? Wait, this is an
Never
IDF
stopping.
strike on Hezbollah?
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, so someone
Right,
caught
so-
this.
What happened to holding Israel back when it comes to attacking Hezbollah? That's just like nothing?
I'm not really
They just
sure.
do-
But yeah, you can see the
okay.
fires are raging. But let's just take a look at
There's
that
no...
again. It's a pretty big
Beautiful.
explosion. I mean, that's far away, too.
Hopefully it took a lot of terrorists out.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Beautiful.
So those are the airstrikes in Lebanon. And then we had so I'm going to reiterate this. The IRGC militias in Iraq have been attacked. They've actually come under heavy gunfire from the Iraqi counter-terrorist service. And 8 of them in particular, the ones who remained alive, were arrested after this fight. They fought under this this bridge. There was like a highway type bridge in a city in Baghdad, and they got into a huge, massive gunfight. Hashd al-Shabi and Kataib Hezbollah, just the same thing basically, were killed. The rest of them surrendered and were arrested. So that is huge news, because they're going to keep on doing that. They're going to shoot the Islamic Republic's proxies, which is insane. Never happened before. And going back to the map, we have the Houthis who came under fire out of absolutely nowhere. I'll show you guys this. Close all these. Okay. So this picture is from Yemen. They don't know who dropped these bombs. So there's about, I think it was 12 to 14 airstrikes in Yemen just happened during the past 24 hours. People are speculating, is it Saudi Arabia? Is it Israel? Or is it the United States? And no one knows for certain at the moment. People are pointing fingers at Saudi the most, but it's not confirmed. No one's taken responsibility for it. Especially after a Houthi base was hit directly and set on fire. The Houthis are particularly agitated and are claiming that they will get revenge on Saudi
who?
Arabia. On Saudi. They're claiming that they will attack Saudi soon. And that they kind of already actually started. So, yeah. And speaking of
So the
Yemen,
so the Saudis are showing up to Ali Khamenei's funeral and bombing the Islamic Republic's proxies at the same time.
supposedly.
Okay.
And speaking of Yemen, I would like to show you guys this clip.
هذا المجرم الترمبي الملعون هذا كله وهذا ماشي بضاعة عادية هذا مخدرات
Mukhaddarat in Arabic. That
drug.
is probably similar to the Farsi word mukhadder, which means, drug.
Drugs.
So I think hopefully they bring it a little bit closer. No, okay.
So this
All
is
right.
in Yemen? Yes.
This is in Yemen. This is,
That's the
they brought it
Houthi.
close. Look at that. Afghan
Trump?
produced #1 quality, 1,200
Trump?
grams of Trump hashish.
Wait, so let me get this straight. In Yemen, they found drugs made in Afghanistan with the Donald Trump branding on the packaging?
Yes. There is a drug company in Afghanistan making like Class A drugs and shipping them around the Middle East with this branding of Donald Trump's face on it, being like number one product.
Well, let me say this again. In Afghanistan, they make drugs, hashish, that they just found this by some Houthis found it in Yemen with the Donald Trump's picture on it saying this is #1 hashish.
Yep.
What the actual what?
Yeah, we're getting some good clips. And so going with that level of clown show, let's go back into the Islamic Republic.
So
Back
what's
into
hashish in
Tehran.
English, by the way? Hashish for people saying.
Ooh, I don't know. I think it's a type of opium, right?
Yeah, it's opium. Yeah. So hashish.
It's actually no, it's cannabis concentrate. Apparently.
Cannabis?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just weed then.
So it's just really, really strong THC weed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a concentrate product, so it's pretty strong. So guys, I'm not gonna make merch of that. Don't bless you, don't say that.
So guys, for example, YouTube, we are against drugs are bad. Drugs are bad, guys. Do not do drugs, okay? Drugs are bad, okay? So like, we're just covering the news. YouTube, do not strike us down.
Yeah. And so that level of clownery that we just saw, let's go back into Tehran and let's click on one of the rallies that happened last night in the Islamic Republic. You guys ready for this?
Hey, US. Hey, US. You started. تو شروع کردی. We will end it. ما تمومش میکنیم. US. You started. We will end it. Hey, US. You started. We will end it. Hey, US. You started.
Okay, I need to stop. I can't. Okay, that was painful.
Oh my God. Oh, that is
yeah.
so painful.
So that's what's going on. Trying to teach them English. So Fatty, if you wanna start learning English, I think you came to the right place. Man, this is bad. It was really painful hearing that.
Oh my God. Okay, it's stupid. Okay, it's stupid. Oh my God. Wow. US started. Hey, US started. We will end it. Okay. Cringe. Yeah, so cringe. Eesh. I had so much cringe. I would like, I don't know, like I had like I was feeling aches and I don't know, like it's just so over, like I was getting cringe overdose. It was so painful.
It was really bad. It was really bad. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Oh no. Oh my God, that was so painful to watch. Jesus.
We have a pretty cool video here. So if we go all the way over to the Philippine Sea, just off the south of Japan, the USS Juno of the United States Navy has been sunk on purpose in a sinking exercise between Australia, Japan, Canada, and the United States, testing weapons. So let's take a look at that. And I'm gonna have to mute it for copyright.
No, I think the music is copyright free, probably. Okay, no, maybe it's not. It's probably not.
So a sinking exercise. This is a retired warship, the USS Juno, and here we have multiple different aircraft releasing ordnance, and the rocket is there.
Ooh.
So that's number one. Here come the other rockets. Boom, boom. And we're getting a very good...
Wait.
Yep.
All of this is going towards the same ship?
Yep. They're just going ham on it. They're going ham.
All of them at the same time?
Yep, here it goes.
Ooh. One more. Ooh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, boom. The second one had like no impact, so I don't know, but maybe it was supposed to do something else. But yeah, I guess they didn't want to salvage it or something. They just sunk it in an exercise.
Do you think they're just trying to have some fun? No, that's expensive.
Probably, yeah.
They're just testing. They're just testing.
I mean, they had their fun with the IRGC Navy.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. It's sinking button. Yep.
Nice.
Wait, I like that last scene right there. This one.
What is that logo? That's a pretty badass logo. Can I see? What is that logo of?
Yeah. Well,
Go
which logo?
forward. No, just go forward until the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Valiant Shield.
Oh. Valiant Shield.
I guess it's a joint coalition or something to protect against China, is my guess.
Okay.
Firepower. Okay. And along those lines, we have a CENTCOM video that we'll show you guys. CENTCOM is saying the start of July marks the end of a busy and successful first 6 months of 2026 at CENTCOM. Little recap. So there we go. There's the 6-month recap of CENTCOM's operation.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Damn, see this.
And I think that was pretty much everything for today, guys. Tomorrow, let's give a quick recap to everyone. So today was the pre-ceremony straight up of the Islamic Republic for Ali Khamenei's funeral. Tomorrow is the first day of his funeral. It will last 5 days, July 4th to July 9th. Same day as Independence Day for the United States of America. So during this period, there are a couple of key things to look for. In all seriousness, the division between the Islamic Republic will be more apparent during this ceremony. The division and criticisms of the supreme leader Mojtaba Khamenei will become much more apparent during this time because I do not think he will show up, but we will see. In addition to that, the infighting period will kick off officially after this funeral ends, or even during it, and we'll have a period where we will be watching like hawks to see what the Islamic Republic is doing and fighting amongst themselves. Maybe they even come to shooting each other, who knows? And maybe during this funeral, some sort of Mossad, Immortal Guard, CIA, who knows what might happen during these few days. All of that with all of the other news in the Middle East that's been happening, I don't think Israel's going to stop their strikes in Lebanon. I don't think the Iraqi government is going to stop arresting IRGC-backed terrorists. And things are progressing at a steady pace. So thank you guys for showing up today.
Well, let's do the super chats. We have 3 super chats.
Oh, yeah. Totally missed that. File says, plot twist, Mujtaba is also in one of the funeral boxes and burying at the same time. Oops.
That would be cost efficient. That would be cost efficient. Yeah, saving some money. They are short on cash, I've heard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if they're going to spend all that for this, then Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, you're right. You know, imagine if they eventually have to come and admit that Mujtaba is dead. Now you have to do the whole thing again for another funeral. That is crazy. Yeah.
They're not thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Good point, File. And Noah says Bombsgiving Day for the IRGC.
Yay.
Yeah, it could be another February 28th for them. And he also said they sink ships sometimes to create coral reefs.
Ooh.
Is that true?
Pretty.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know if
Pretty cool.
that's the purpose, but I'm sure it does create coral reefs, and it would be so much fun to swim in there between the rooms and whatever. You know, that's one thing I wish I had time for, to go scuba diving in a sunken ship with all the beautiful like fishes and other things around it.
I've never been. Should probably go at some point.
Yeah. All right. So, guys, that was us. Make sure you subscribe to our show, to our channels, so that tomorrow, same time, you don't miss the show. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification. Make sure you like, guys. These we don't ask these things because for no reason. It really does help the channel. So, leaving comments, liking, hitting subscribe, hitting the bell notification, just do that, and we it supports us. It helps us grow. It helps us get more engagement, and we really do appreciate it if you help us, grow the channel. And also tell your friends and your enemies. Don't forget your enemies to come subscribe to Liberty Politics and also Ali Samani's channel. The link to Ali's channel is also in the description on Liberty Politics. Yeah. So yes. So guys, until tomorrow, same time for a special 4th of July edition of our show. Don't forget your popcorns. Until then, I'm Israel Chai.
I'm Israel Chai.
Slava Ukraine.
Cuba
Cuba
Libre.
Libre. Long live America. Javid Shah. Payande Iran.
Iran.
See you guys.